grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back for another jam-packed daily market update. Make sure you are following me on Twitter. We are fast approaching that 100K level on IG, Instagram, and Twitter. Both of those will have their own separate giveaways, so make sure you're following on there. Now, let's talk about the crypto market. Make sure you're watching to the end of this video because we have a lot of stuff to cover. NFT LA is coming up. I will be there. Drop me a comment if you're going to be there as well. And then Bitcoin Miami as well. I will be there. Hopefully we can do some kind of like Gold Squad meetup or something. I'm sure I'll see a bunch of you guys there anyways. So, taking a look at the crypto total market cap. Okay, look at this. I'm telling you, when we get to that 2 trillion, it is tough to pass through that, right? So we got like, it's just so accurate. The 2 trillion, as soon as we hit it, look right here. As soon as we hit 2 trillion, we reject it, right? So every time we hit that 2 trillion, you can actually start looking to take profit if you bought down here, right? When we're at 1.68 trillion, if you bought down here, 3 opportunities, right? 3 opportunities to buy and make profit right there, right? And I'm sure that this will come down just like that, right? Well, I'm not 100% sure. I can't predict the future, right? This might be the one where we actually go up and break through this 2 trillion resistance. And I mean, we're looking at 2.4, 2.22 for the next levels that we would go to. Now, zooming out to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's chart right here, we are still toying with this this rectangle right here that I have put there, 44,000. My dream was correct. Bitcoin did break. I think I dreamt about 45,000. We did break that though. We did get into 45,000 there. Really nothing to say about Bitcoin. I like this green money flow wave coming up right there. And this momentum wave also looks pretty good. Hopefully that continues. Going to the 4-hour, a little bit more micro. We are also in the thick of the green money flow, which I love to see. Hopefully that continues. We do have, this is the main thing that everybody's watching right now. Matthew Hyland, $46,000. The only real move is when Bitcoin breaks 46K or falls below 33K. Everything else is just noise. And what he means by noise is this: up, down to the same level, up to the same level, down to the same thing, up. Like, it's just so sideways, right? This person as well, Heidi, says everything else is an opportunity to dollar cost average lower. This is a fact as well, right? You could have literally been looking at this market cap and just buying in when it's touching like you could have bought in here, right? 1.7, under 1.7 trillion, and you would have done pretty well. So zooming out to altcoins now, we have $3,125 Ethereum. This is the merge getting priced in, and we're going to cover that in a second here. This 100% is the merge getting priced in to the Ethereum price. Do I have that? Yeah, yes, I do. Okay, we'll cover that in a second here. XRP, 83 cents. There's rumors of settlement. We're going to cover another little piece of settlement news. Solana is trying to break that $100 right now. Biggest gainers we have today: Loopring still doing good. Near, Tezos, Convex Finance. Helium is down 7% to $23. That could be a good opportunity to pick some up. So moving to this, One River, which I believe Jay Clayton is a part of One River, is saying that it's increasingly clear that the future of finance runs on Ethereum. Ethereum achieved a milestone with last week's merge. It is only public testing, but transactions are being validated for the first time with proof of stake. It is working. So we did see the merge get priced into this price right here, right? The future of finance is being built on Ethereum's rails. Banks who have entered the digital arena have done so using Ethereum, most notably JP Morgan on its Onyx platform. Okay, this merge happened last week with live public testing. Real transactions are being validated for the first time with the proof of stake mechanism. This is monumental. Okay, this is monumental. But look what they're trying to say. The future of finance runs on Ethereum, not XRP. That's what they're saying here. Do I agree with that? Not really, right? Not really. Ethereum has a long way to go before it can actually withstand the future of finance. This is a step in the right direction, though. And of course, the only banks like moving in to use Ethereum are the ones that are like basically like corrupt and on their side, right? There's two sides here. It's super clear. There's two sides, right? And I think like JP Morgan, they want to stop Ripple and XRP, and they want to use their own Onyx platform with Ethereum, right? So interesting little article right there from One River. We have a fun fact from Watcher Guru right here. Global air conditioning consumes 16 times more electricity than Bitcoin mining, according to a report by Bitcoin Insider. Look at that, okay? Global air conditioning consumes 16 times more electricity than Bitcoin. Should we turn off our air conditioning? I don't know, okay? But that is just an interesting point there. Also, the banking system, right, consumes way more energy than Bitcoin. So, I don't know, man. They're slowly convincing me that Bitcoin is definitely here to stay. Bank of England is pushing for tougher regulation of $1.7 trillion crypto market. Concern links between crypto and crypto assets are larger than the subprime market in 2008, right? The subprime mortgages, which triggered the global crisis more than a decade ago, that was 1.2 trillion. We're sitting at 1.9 trillion or 2 trillion right now, right? So this is bigger than that. And I don't think this will end in anything like that, to be honest. Yeah, so Bank of England trying to push more regulations here. Classic stuff. Taking a look at Lunarcrush, I did see Hathor. And I believe Hathor is primed to go right here and rip, right? Maybe up to like 75 cents or 60 cents. Or actually 60 cents would be easily. We've been to 60 cents in the past couple days. What am I talking about? Yeah, like 70, 80 in there. Hathor looks really good. This coin is basically using directed acyclic graph, right? It's DAG. Hathor arranges transactions in DAG, which are outside the blocks, which are confirmed by the blocks. This design reportedly allows Hathor to be highly scalable and decentralized. They aim to tackle the complexity of creating a new token. And tokens in the network will reportedly operate with the same scalability and security parameters as the Hathor token. So that is super interesting. Imagine like HBAR, you create a new token in the HBAR ecosystem and it moves as fast and as scalable as HBAR itself, which I believe is potentially possible. I haven't looked into creating actual tokens with Hedera token service and how that actually works. But Hathor, the logo reminds me of the HBAR logo. Pretty interesting coin right there. I'm keeping my eyes on it at 59 cents, right? It does have a massive all-time high up here of $2.50, right? So, right, 250 divided by 50, you got a 5x sitting right there. And no, I did not need the calculator for that, but I like to be 100% accurate. So, Kevin O'Leary, right? Coinman the HBarbarian reposted this clip from Kevin O'Leary. Look at what he says about HBAR, man. He is a certified HBAR shill.
HBAR is another blockchain a lot of people haven't heard of, but it's the choice of Boeing to manage some of their supply chain management issues. Okay. So, you know, why not own some of that?
Why not own some of that? Exactly. Why not? Like, why not? Right? Now, I don't like what he says right here. Is another blockchain. HBAR is not blockchain, right? But I realize that he knows his target audience, and if he has to explain Hashgraph, they'll immediately be turned off. So he says blockchain. I get it. He's definitely aware that it is not blockchain. Now, we do have another clip. I wanted to remind you guys of this clip. This is Gary Gensler, right? talking, and he mentions Algorand right here. So listen to this.
Bitcoin's now the currency that's hypothetically the Bitcoin or some crypto. Aline would tell us it would be some other crypto. Maybe it's Algorand or something. What happens? What's
Oh yeah, maybe it's just Algorand or something, right? What you need to know here is he's giving his speech at MIT, or he's teaching a class at MIT, and Algorand basically came out of MIT. So that is why he knows about it, and that's why that girl that he pointed at is probably going to tell him that Algorand will be used instead of Bitcoin. John Deaton says, why the Hinman speech equals settlement. Okay? Massive thread right here. You guys can read through this, but essentially, if we get these emails, right, 63 emails, but only 52 drafts of the speech, right? If we get this, there is a way higher chance of settlement. This person says, hi, John, you gave only a 50% prediction of settlement a month ago. So listen to this. By the way, I actually met this guy at the North American Bitcoin Conference, which was dope.
Give me your percentage. What percentage chance do you give this case as ending in settlement? What do you give it? Give us your Vegas odds.
50%.
50%. You heard what he said? 50%. And then he addresses this with a massive thread, and he says, if we get a ruling that these emails must be turned over, I believe the case settles within 60 to 90 days from that decision, or possibly sooner. If Judge Netburn reverses her ruling and the emails and notes don't have to be turned over, I go back to a 50-50 chance. 50-50 chance. So we need those emails to be turned over. Same exact argument we've been hearing for the last couple weeks here. Daniel Got Hits points out that Gucci has purchased their Ethereum domain, Gucci.eth, today for 12 ETH. That's $36,000. Gucci.eth. Now, this is not confirmed that it is Gucci, but somebody has pointed this out. So hopefully it's not Gucci, actually. Actually, no. Hopefully it is Gucci. I was going to say I want to see somebody make a massive flip on this name, but hopefully it is Gucci that actually picked that up. Amelie points out that XRP partners, look at that, Bitcoin partners, El Salvador. Now that is a country, so it does take up, I'd say, half of this, right? It is actually, no, it's equal to like 25% of that. But Bitcoin doesn't actually have partners, right? Bitcoin is decentralized. There's nobody like signing a partnership agreement between this and this, right? All these banks have like signed on with Ripple, and they could potentially use XRP. So that's a cool little graph right there. We have the Mexican billionaire meeting with El Salvador's Bukele, which is the president of El Salvador, and basically the Mexican billionaire, is convinced that Bitcoin is the currency of freedom. It is the currency of freedom. So cool article coming out right there. We have a dumb article coming out from Coinbase right here. Coinbase to require recipient information for crypto transfers from users in Canada, Singapore, and Japan. Customers in those countries who send crypto outside their Coinbase accounts must provide recipients' names and addresses starting in early April. So, like, a lot of people are mad about this. Like, this guy says, wait, then what's the point of crypto/blockchain being used outside of the financial system and all? I may be better off sending fiat money. Yeah, this market is getting extremely regulated, man, and like Coinbase is just down to do it all. Like they are for the matrix. I've been telling you for like a year now. Ethereum, XRP, Coinbase, what else? FTX. These are for the new matrix. When you promote Bitcoin, you are promoting a new law system, a new court system, like a new no privacy, right? We can see everything. If I know your Bitcoin address, I can look you up and see exactly how much money you have. Imagine that I could look into each of you guys' bank accounts. That's what we're dealing with. When you promote Bitcoin, you are also promoting that, right? You're promoting the adoption of less privacy, basically. It's just a fact. Blockchain, I do not see with public blockchains, there's nothing private. I can go and look your .eth up and see exactly what you hold. I can see where you're staking. I can see all your NFTs. Simple, bro. Obviously, there is pseudo-anonymity to Bitcoin, and there's some other projects that are more private, right? And those are going to be needed, definitely. Like Monero, Zcash, they'll all be needed, and I hope they will stay. Last thing here, Kraken hits a key milestone in its quest to gain a Fed account. Look at this. Why is Kraken... Aren't we leaving the banks behind? Kraken is trying to gain a Federal Reserve account right here. But guess what? I exposed a couple months ago that the only company in the USA with a Federal Reserve master account, like giving them access to using the Federal Reserve's clearing, payment, and settlement services, is this company called Reserve Trust right here. Okay, move beyond the bank. Reserve Trust is the first fintech trust company with a Federal Reserve master account. They got this in 2018. No, you cannot invest in this, right? There's no like companies like Hyperledger and stuff that you can invest in. You cannot invest in Quorum. You cannot invest as a normal person. You cannot invest in Onyx, JP Morgan's blockchain. You cannot invest in Reserve Trust. And that's for a reason, right? They don't have a coin, and that's for a reason. So definitely look into this. And then Kraken is on their way to getting that. So I believe they will get it as well. That makes sense with all of the narrative. So that is all we've got for the daily market update. Make sure you're following on Twitter, Instagram. I've been posting some new Instagram pictures. Go check them out. Also join the Telegram group. I love every single one of you. And goodbye.